my name's Caitlin Clark, and this is my assignment for planning for family-centered curriculum. And the ways that I currently pursue family input is through multiple different avenues, such as daily conversations, family projects, open houses, and parent-teacher conferences. And my main goal during these times is to communicate with families on what their child loves, what they might not love, fears and anxieties they may have about coming to school, and different goals that they may have or different interests that they may have there in the moment. And routines that we currently have in place to support a family-centered curriculum is actually that our whole school's curriculum is based off of Reggio Emilia, and play-based learning and setting up those experiences for the children based off of what they're interested in. So having these conversations with parents about what their child loves to do at home, what their favorite toys are, what questions they've had recently. We use that and we pull that into the classroom to make sure that we're able to adapt this curriculum to meet each child where they are currently at in their developmental journey. And some current projects and activities that we have completed that are family-centered are a Me and My Mishpacha wall, which is a family wall to put up in every classroom. So last year at orientation, we set up a picture frame activity table in which parents and their child can come over and create a picture frame to put a family photo in and hang it up in their child's classroom, so that way their child knows that their family is always with them, and if they're ever missing them throughout the day, they can go visit that wall and see them. And another success that we had were family day trips, in which we planned, in essence, 2 field trips, but we really emphasized parent involvement and family engagement at these family day trips. So we invited moms and dads, we invited grandparents, we invited aunties and uncles, anybody who wanted to come and support this child in their family day trip. So we went to the state fair once, and we went to the zoo once, and we had amazing turnout, and the parents and family members really loved it as they were able to strengthen connections they've already made within the community or start some new connections. But to be honest, the degree at which we currently partner with families is still pretty mild, especially after coming back from COVID. But we have great foundations, so my goal is to really build off of those foundations and really create more opportunities for families to be involved in their child's educational experience. Some restrictions that my school specifically has on how we deliver curriculum is pretty limited, because we do want to adapt our curriculum to what the children need and what they are experiencing and what they are interested to. But we do have to follow, basic accreditation and safety guidelines, as any other school would. And some restrictions that we have on the volunteers and visitors end is, again, pretty limited. We just need them to, have a background check if they're going to be working alongside the children, and have them go through the volunteer orientation process and kind of the onboarding in that sense. And some other factors that might, affect families' lives and keep them from getting involved is, full-time jobs or young children at home or various family needs and obligations, like a sick family member, a recent death in the family, etc. But new ways of thinking that I have and that I want to help my colleagues adapt is really that and gaining this parent involvement is only going to better the child's experience and the educator's experience, because educators, we have a great depth of knowledge, but as soon as we open the door to parents and what they know and what they have to contribute, our perspective can only be broadened, and we can only improve on that. So the action plan that I currently have is that I want to really make sure that parents have the opportunity to feel involved in their child's education, even with a busy work schedule. So I want my school to start hosting curriculum planning meetings, but specific to each classroom, so that way each teacher gets to meet with their specific families and really build their curriculum based off of each group's individual needs. And I think a great way to do this would be hosting like an initial curriculum planning event in the beginning of the school year, and then hosting another one at the beginning of the second semester. That way parents are being able to introduce their child and reintroduce their child throughout the school year and continuously have those opportunities to provide their input. And the steps that I'm going to take to make sure that families are really able to come or be involved in these meetings is to offer them in hybrid, so that parents can either log on through Zoom if they have to pop off of work real quick, or they can come in person and discuss with us right there at the school. And I will be including my invitation to a curriculum planning meeting. Thank you.